Most birds avoid rivers like this. The water is cold, fast, relentless. Fed by glaciers high in the Himalayas, these torrents crash through the valleys of Bhutan with a force that shapes entire landscapes. And yet, somewhere within this rushing water lives a bird that has mastered an environment where few creatures can survive. A bird so perfectly adapted to these rivers that it willingly disappears beneath the surface. Not to swim, not to escape, but to hunt. While exploring the Paro Chhu River near Paro Airport, we encountered a bird that challenged everything I thought I knew about songbirds. A bird that doesn't simply live beside the river, it lives within it. And what happens beneath the surface is even more remarkable than what we can see from the shore. This encounter happened during the same expedition where we filmed the yellow-rumped flycatcher. The morning had begun with a completely different objective. Like many bird watchers, our attention was focused on the forest edges, searching for movement among the branches. But the river had other plans. Again and again, a small brown bird appeared among the rocks. It wasn't brightly colored. It wasn't singing. It wasn't displaying itself in any obvious way. Yet there was something impossible to ignore. The bird seemed completely at ease in the middle of the torrent, perched on wet boulders, jumping between rocks, vanishing into water that looked powerful enough to sweep it away, then reappearing moments later as though nothing had happened. Each dive raised a new question. What exactly was it doing down there? Because from the riverbank, all we could see was a splash, a few bubbles, and then silence. This is the brown dipper, one of the most extraordinary songbirds in the world. At first glance, it appears surprisingly ordinary. Brown plumage, compact body, no spectacular colors, no elaborate display feathers. But nature often hides its greatest specialists behind the simplest appearances. Unlike most birds, the brown dipper has evolved for life in mountain rivers. Its entire existence revolves around fast-flowing water. Every day, it patrols these currents, searching for food where almost no other songbird can reach. Its feathers are exceptionally waterproof. Its body is heavier and denser than many birds of similar size. Its legs are powerful. Its feet grip slippery rocks with remarkable strength. Every feature serves a purpose. Every adaptation tells the story of a bird shaped by water, and all of them prepare it for a world hidden beneath the surface. From the riverbank, this is what we see. A bird dives into whitewater. The current closes above it, and the river keeps flowing. But beneath the surface, a completely different story unfolds. The brown dipper is not swimming in the way most birds do. Instead, it uses its powerful legs to walk along the riverbed itself, step by step, stone by stone, moving against a current that would overwhelm most animals of its size. The river that appears chaotic from above becomes a landscape of hidden pathways below. Here, among gravel, rocks, and submerged crevices, the dipper begins its hunt. It searches for aquatic insects, mayfly nymphs, stonefly larvae, caddisfly larvae, tiny creatures that spend most of their lives hidden beneath the water. The bird probes between stones, examines cracks, turns over small rocks. Every movement deliberate, every second underwater carefully used. And what makes this behavior even more fascinating is that these insects tell us something about the river itself. They thrive only where water remains clean and healthy. So whenever we see a brown dipper successfully hunting beneath a mountain stream, we are witnessing more than a feeding bird. We are witnessing evidence of a living ecosystem. A river still functioning as nature intended. Life beneath a glacial river is not easy. The water is cold, the current is powerful, the riverbed is constantly shifting. Yet the brown dipper has evolved solutions to each challenge. Its feathers trap a layer of insulating air that helps protect it from freezing temperatures. Strong claws anchor it against slippery surfaces. A special membrane can move across the eye while diving, protecting vision underwater. Even its body structure contributes to its success. Every detail refined through countless generations of evolution. What appears impossible to us is simply another day in the life of a dipper. For millions of years, birds like this have been perfecting the art of surviving where water and gravity seem determined to pull them away from pulling them away. And somehow, they continue to thrive. Standing beside the Paro Chhu, it is easy to focus on the mountains, the forests, the monasteries, the dramatic Himalayan landscape. Yet hidden among the rocks is a reminder that some of nature's most remarkable stories belong to the smallest creatures. The brown dipper depends on healthy rivers. When streams become polluted, altered, or degraded, the insects disappear. And when the insects disappear, the dipper follows. In that sense, this small bird serves as a guardian of mountain waterways, a living indicator of ecological health. Its presence tells us that beneath the rushing surface, life is still flourishing. And perhaps that is what makes this encounter so memorable. We arrived searching for one species, but the river introduced us to another. A bird that walks underwater. A bird that has mastered the torrent. A bird whose greatest secrets remain hidden beneath the flowing waters of Bhutan. Sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries are not the ones we planned. They are the ones waiting quietly beside the river until we stop long enough to notice them. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Bhutan's hidden wildlife. If this underwater world surprised you, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring the remarkable lives of birds and animals across the Himalayas, subscribe and join us for the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring, keep observing, and keep discovering the stories that nature hides in plain sight.